Anin Bojo. Greetings, everyone. Thank you for checking out our April Indigenous Education Department newsletter. And the topic this month, the focus is on the land and making those connections to the land. So I thought I would record my message, outside, standing on that land, on this Mother Earth, and just to speak from that place of encouraging, that connection to getting outdoors, finding the time to be in nature, to just making those good connections, and as each week, of course, again, there's always the ideas for you to use for that passport to reconciliation. The Alderville Black Oak Savannah is one of them on the week one. And the Alderville Black Oak Savannah is something that means so very much to me, as I live in that community, and we're just so thankful to have such caretakers of the land, of a very rare part of that land that is known as the black oak and tall grass prairie land. So there's lots of ideas when it comes to bringing that Indigenous perspective into your classroom, getting your students out onto the land, even looking at the land acknowledgement, right? And making it into more than just something that, is recited over the announcements each morning. Making those connections, finding ways to do that, and there's just, when it comes to outdoors and nature and being in the environment and upon the land, looking up to the sky, the trees, hearing the birds, whatever it is, it's, learning outdoors and connecting through that is a really rich way of doing so. So in terms of that land acknowledgement, again, every morning there's an opportunity, even in those few minutes, to acknowledge the importance of the earth, the land, and that, because we can't be here without that, without those gifts that come from the land, that gift of air, that gift of breath, that gift of water. All those things are connected to life, to land, but it also brings in that Indigenous piece, acknowledging our First Nations, acknowledging the Mississauga First Nations in this territory, in this area. And so there's always so much that can be included as part of that. So just taking that in, and as the story goes, Giwa, the name of our newsletter, as the story goes, again, just enjoy this newsletter. There's so many good links in here, resources, introductions to more of our wonderful Indigenous department staff, and just opportunities to bring in that perspective of Indigenous people, Indigenous ways of knowing and doing things, which is always going to enhance the learning and deepen it, and bring in so much richness and beauty. So I just want to thank you, and find ways this month of April to do as much as you can, connecting to the land. And those who are staff who are not in a classroom, same for all of us, just to get outside, take that in, give that to yourself, take those few minutes to just take a break and get outdoors, go for a walk, whatever it is that is good for you. But find lots of ways this month, to connect through being outdoors and in nature, with feet on this, on the grass, and even if it's just pavement, there's, that earth is underneath that pavement, right? Always. So best wishes to everyone, and I hope that springtime renews your energy, and that beauty that starts to come back, with the leaves on the trees and flowers that will bloom and all those good things. May the good energies of spring fill you up. And so just say miigwech. Miigwech for checking this video out, and for logging into our newsletter. Miigwech.